Hi, my name is Angelique, and I've actually brought two kids to Dr. Jotty. And previously, it was a daughter who's 14, and this time around, I've brought in my 12-year-old son. We've been here for 2.5 days. We haven't even finished up day 3, and we've seen a ton of progress in him. Now, the concerns that we had when we first came in with him was that he had a little bit of an eye tick. So his eyes, mainly his eyebrow area, kind of move more under stress or being tired, but he had that. An issue with focus, making eye contact for too long with folks. Also, following directions the first time around. Sometimes he'd get it, sometimes not. And also just communication. You know, he's a good communicator, but sometimes just the thoughts from his head getting out through his mouth wouldn't come out the way he wanted. And so sometimes we just see him not want to meet new people, be in new circumstances, sometimes just want to be by himself a little bit. And I think it would all wear him out as well. He'd be kind of tired with it all. And so since coming here, Dr. Jotty, started testing out certain parts of the brain and walking, being balanced, being able to subtract out loud, very simple numbers. On the first day, just not possible, and he was very frustrated with it. Well, it's been 2.5 days, and he can do this nose to fingertip touching faster than I've ever seen. Incredible progress. He is looking more balanced. His posture is great, and the subtracting is amazing. He's not frustrated with it anymore. He's quick, and he's just able to, I've even seen him communicate better. I've seen his eyes relax. Even he notices that he doesn't have that twitch in his eyes. Talking with me and my husband, his sister, and other people, he's looking at them, and he's actually carrying on a conversation, and this is after 2.5 days. Carson is extremely athletic. He plays year-round baseball, and he also plays basketball as well through a season. And we know that through this, he's going to be more balanced, more coordinated. And although we thought he was before, as Dr. Jotty explained it, it was as if his brain was compensating for where he wasn't balanced. And now with the coordination that he's getting for real coordination and real balance, we just see that this is going to increase his overall athletic performance, school performance, and just personal performance as well. Carson's a very good student. He's an AB student and has to work very hard at his studies, something that, doesn't always come naturally in all of those areas. And one of those areas is math. And, like anybody, if you're walking around and trying to subtract a 3-digit number or a single digit from a 3-digit number, that's hard to do. And a lot of times we're just used to doing it on paper so we can see our work. Well, one of the things he was not able to do the first day was do a simple subtraction, let's say 100 minus 7 out loud while he was walking down the hallway. It was hard for him to see it, to visualize it and do it. And now 2.5 days in, he can take very large numbers, 953 minus 8, and go on down from there and do it all out loud while he's walking. He would have a hard time sometimes just getting his thoughts across. It's almost like his brain, I know parents say this, it's like his brain is working faster than his mouth. And so he'd try to start to say something, and although he's been a fine communicator, sometimes he would just stop and say, well, never mind, just not able to get out what he's thinking. And again, I think that with the verbal part of this, the, having a hard time focusing and some of these other issues, it would make him tired. I think it taxed his brain, and sometimes he'd just want to be by himself and just watch TV. Well, before we came in, he had a hard time focusing on the task at hand, and I'm sure lots of parents see their kids doing this, just a hard time focusing. You have to tell them several times how to do something or just to do it. And also just to carry on a conversation, just remaining engaged. And 2.5 days in, he's extremely engaged, able to carry on a conversation. A group of us were sitting in the lobby the other day talking, and he's having no problem speaking to people, staying on task, and we're seeing that pretty much all day for the last couple of days in the office. Carson is a baseball player and has been playing for the last several years, year-round baseball, and was recently chosen to the top 100 players in the United States for his 12U age group, which is a great accomplishment. So coming up in about a month or so, we have 2 more tryouts for him, and if he makes the cut, then he will be one of the top 12 representing the United States in Taiwan to play for a gold medal for the United States. So Carson's well on his way, and his goal one day is to become a professional baseball player. And so being with Dr. Jati and knowing that he not only works with people of all ages, he also works with athletes and folks who have all types of different things going on. He's working on making him the very best athlete he can, as well as person.
Hi, my name is Carson. I am a patient at Dr. Jati's office. He has helped me a lot through focusing issues and not looking people in the eye a lot, and my eye tick. It's much better now, and he's helped me a lot. He's fixed my nose. It was broken this way a little bit, so he's kind of put it back in place. It was better than I thought because I thought it was going to hurt a lot. He didn't make it hurt that much. I'm really happy that I get to be one of his patients because he's the best doctor I've been to yet my whole life. He's helped me with my math because yesterday and the day before, he tested me on subtraction out loud. I couldn't do it. But now, yesterday and now, I could just do it really fast. And he's helped me with that and being a better student in school. I've noticed that my verbal, the words have been better. I've been able to talk to more people, more clearly. And I've been more comfortable talking to people than I have before. Before this, I've been wanting to watch TV and eat a lot. I don't feel like I'm able to watch any movies anymore. I don't need to anymore. I've been noticing that that's not good for you, watching TV that much and eating a lot of junk food. And I used to really watch a lot of movies and be kind of lazy. But now I'm not really doing that anymore. And I can just play more sports with my dad and be more social to people. What makes Dr. Jati different is other doctors can't really cure a lot of things, because I've gone to a lot of doctors for sinus and cough, and it took a while, a long time. Mm-hmm. And then Dr. Jati, only a couple days, he could do that same thing but better. Best doctor ever. Yeah, he can do anything, basically. He can fix anything.